everyone. Today my group is going to present a supply chain project on pharma industry. In the first part of the presentation, we are going to give an overview of the entire pharmaceutical industry along with the issues and challenges. And in the second part of the presentation, we are going to give an overview of the particular company that we have chosen, which is Pfizer. Coming to the size of the industry, the pharmaceutical industry has contributed over 1.42 trillion dollars of the revenue, and where the US has been employing over 0.9 million people around the world. And coming to the growth and decline during the last few years, pharmaceutical industry has experienced a growth of 5.6% as of 2022, and the main players were Pfizer, AbbVie, and Johnson & Johnson.
So we are going to discuss here about the industry challenges in pharmaceutical sector. So first and foremost challenge is the cybersecurity challenge. This is caused due to third-party vendor dependency and cybersecurity risk. Plus, IoT adoption has increased the risk to cybersecurity attacks. Talking about the next is the research and the development. The research and development R&D is caused due to high cost and unpredictability of drug development, low FDA approval rate from the drugs in clinical trials, average R&D cost per new medicine. Then talking about the time frame, lengthy drug research and development process, challenges in different phases from target selection to phase 3 trials, impact on financial investments and patient access to treatments. Then competition is one of the major industry business challenges, which is caused due to patent cliffs and their effects on major pharmaceutical corporations, opportunity for smaller businesses and competitors, and cost conscious customers, like examples of medications losing exclusivity. Then, talking about the regulatory challenges, bioequivalence concern and patent expiration, complexities of regulated market like need for increased coordination among national regulatory agencies. Then, talking about the market trends, so today, exploration of global pharmaceutical supply chain and logistic reveals the remarkable insights in the slides, like where you can see we have distributed it into Asia Pacific, South America, Europe, Middle East, Africa, North America, and global takeaways, where North America is contributing most to the market trends because it is known as the global hub, whereas South America evolves around a digital solution amidst steady growth, while Middle East Africa embraced digital health forecasting, patient engagement, and informed decision making.
So coming to the industry current supply chain challenges, the challenges of the supply chain have become more pronounced during the pandemic that influenced the productivity and stability of the market. The main challenge was lack of visibility in the cold chain system, which can damage the product. And there are few other challenges like cybersecurity, future disruptions, and temperature exclusions, where the product should be stored minus 70 degrees Celsius to minus 60 degrees Celsius. And for the transportation and long term storage, the temperature must be around minus 20 degrees Celsius. If any deviations from this temperatures can cause the shipment to be damaged.
So here we have an example of supply chain problem solved in the last few years. The problem was that the requirement for ultra-low storage temperatures for Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine, necessitating the establishment of suitable storage and distribution solutions. And to address the issue, Pfizer had implemented freezer farms at various locations, utilized specially designed thermal shippers with dry ice, and employed a just-in-time distribution system with real GPS-enabled thermal sensors for monitoring. The measurable results includes the creation of freezer farms, successful transportation and temporary storage of vaccine up to 30 days, and efficient global distribution through flexible transport network. From this, we had learned that innovative logistical planning and technology integration are essential to ensure the safe and timely distribution of temperature-sensitive vaccines. And moving on to the next example, the problem here was limited access to remote areas for vaccine delivery. Here, Pfizer partnered with Zipline to use drones for successful vaccine delivery to unreachable locations. And as a result, drones enabled vaccine distribution in remote communities with plans for global integration and expanded their partnership with Zipline. Here, we learned that the leveraging innovative technologies like drones can overcome geological challenges and establish sustainable methods for reaching underserved populations with medical supplies.
Okay, so for the second part of the presentation, we're going to be talking about our proposal for the company that we selected, which is Pfizer. So just a brief overview of the company. Pfizer is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies with an annual revenue of over $100 billion in 2022. They also have a greatly expanding workforce with having employed over 83,000 employees, and they're seeing a growth of 5.06% employees, a year. And their main competitors are Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, Roche Holding, Eli Lilly, and Merck & Company. So Pfizer actually has a very efficient and robust supply chain. However, it isn't perfect. So some of the supply chain issues that they have faced are supply shortages for materials to distribute and package some of their vaccines, as well as facility upgrade issues, cold chain logistics, as mentioned previously, regulatory compliance, scalability, and communication.
The next thing we are going to discuss is about a project proposal on how to improve the supply chain of the vaccines for Pfizer. The first factor that matters here is vendor managed inventory. Vendor managed inventory is usually inventory managed by the manufacturer for their particular suppliers and distributors. So benefits of VMI is that it provides better inventory accuracy, forecasting, and service. Though it can present challenges in communication, cultural resistance, and setting clear lines of responsibility. The second point is strengthening healthcare supply chain. It gives better segmentation of products, markets, and customers. It provides greater agility to reduce cost and increase flexibility. Then there is measurement and benchmarking in this, and also collaboration across various healthcare value chain. The third point is vaccine distribution system implementation. In this, we identify suppliers and build strong relations with them. Then we implement a robust supplier management system, which helps us to diversify our suppliers and reduce the risk. Then invest in technology and monitoring the performance. Then we have facility adaptation. The duration for this project can be up to 12 months. In the initial 2 months, we define the scope and objectives of VMI and discuss strategies along with key stakeholders. In the next 2 months, we build relations with the suppliers and create explicit communication lines and structures for engagement with selected vendors. Then in the 5th and 6th month, we invest in ERP softwares and technology and do the data integration for the whole supply chain. Then in the 7th and 8th month, we hire workforce and allot them specific tasks for the work to be done. Then in the 9th and 10th month, we implement the whole VMI system. And in the upcoming 2 months, we implement it and see how scalable it can get in the future for long term.
So the proposed project here we have allocated with careful consideration the total budget of $2 million is distributed across various critical aspects, and it's ensuring a balanced approach that maximizes the company's potential for its growth and success. The required resources here were human resources, supply chain network, raw materials, and the technologies.
So we just want to say thank you for taking the time to listen to our presentation, and we hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.